before. Look at the Great Depression. Look at any major downturn. The mid-70s, never before have central banks declared war, literal war on recessions, and said, we will not let the economy fall. Mario Draghi was the first one to say, he said to traders who were shorting the European markets back there in 2020, when we should have had the real crash started, okay? He said, I will print unlimited amounts of money. Do not bet against me, you damn.
And there you have it from Harry Dent. He's saying that they're going to print unlimited amounts of money to cause inflation to go higher. And this sort of goes into that narrative. By 2030, you'll be happy and won't own nothing. Do you have Bitcoin? Harry Dent says Bitcoin is what you need to be in. And there you have it from Harry Dent. We'll get more from him before this video is out, but make sure you watch this video to the end. Before we get to any of that, what's happening, Crypto Crew? Sean's coming back at you, another cryptocurrency video. Getting straight into it, we have an update from Stock Money Lizards. What he's saying, Bitcoin, it's just getting started. And what he's looking at here is this Williams range. And this is just an indicator on TradingView, but every time we get past this level here in the Williams range, which is about 62, we get back above this, that is the start of the bull run. Every single time. You see we have a blast off to the upside. Every single time, blast off to the upside. We just crossed over this. So the next 2 years for crypto, coincidentally, after the Bitcoin halving, is going to be extremely bullish. Another update from TA Trader Allen. Look out for any breakouts from a consolidation after a strong momentum uptrend on the Bitcoin chart. Nothing can stop the continuous trend. So what he's showing you here is right here back in November, December of 2020, there was a diamond pattern that formed. And when you go into this in a bullish fashion, you trade in it, and then you're more probable to break out to the upside versus downside. Well, this is where we are right now today. So once again, if the trend's your friend until the end, we could be seeing 40,000 plus Bitcoin right around the corner. And speaking on that, Moon Shilla saying he doesn't make the rules, 50K by mid-June. We just showed you this in the previous post from TA Trader Allen, but right now you're seeing that there's a 133-day lag before we see that run up to the upside. And if history's any indication, you see we have this 84%, 133-day lag, and then a blast off. Now we have a 77% pullback, 133-day lag, and look what happens. We could be seeing that blast up to the upside. Once again, this is that 0.79 level. In 0.79 2019, 4 years ago, because Bitcoin runs on a 4-year halving cycle, we see that 0.79 level coming in right around that 50K level. Here we have another update from Crypto Noob. Bitcoin is proceeding as usual, and what he's using is the TSI and the LMACD, and all these indicators can be used and layered on top of one another to give you a better indication of what to expect. And every single time that we see these indicators align, we expect a breakout. And what are we seeing here? Every time we get below that 0 level and then we get back up above that 0 level, so breakdown, break up, breakout, breakdown, break up, breakout, breakdown, break up, breakout, breakdown, break up. That's where we are right now. The LMACD, similar, under that 0 level. When that's in the TSI is paired together every single time we cross above that, we're going to see a blast up to the upside every single time. Once again, this is another further indication showing us that we're going to be seeing higher price action over the next 2 years for Bitcoin. And if we look here, Stock Money Lizards found something very interesting. He's seeing a textbook Wyckoff accumulation. And right now, this is what we've been seeing since the past 6 months. We had phase A, which literally mirrors this chart almost exactly. As you see, we come down here to the selling climax and establish this floor. And then in phase B, we do have a brief rally, but then come back down and retest that floor. And then in phase C, we have this break of that support, which we did here. And then we have the spring to the upside. Phase D is the sort of the first run up to the upside. And this is where we are right now on that $28,000 resistance. And that resistance is right here. We're trading sideways. Phase E is just going to be blast up to the upside. Over the next month or two, Bitcoin could be seeing $40,000, $50,000. Now, people are going to be calling for a new all-time high, but guess what? That's not going to happen unless something breaks to make Bitcoin go catastrophically to the upside. Keep this in mind. Phase E is about to get bullish. Another update from Stock Money Lizards. He's just looking around Easter time frame in 2012, 2016, 2019, 2023. We have massive gains. Every 3 to 4 years, Bitcoin recovers from a heavy bear market. This time of the year has typically been a starting point for a run in the upcoming weeks. And you see every single time we have this consolidation, and then we have a run up. In this case, in 2012, it's a 225% run up to the upside. 16, same consolidation, run up almost 100%. 2019, bear market 4 years ago, consolidation, then a run up to about 170% blast up. And right now, this consolidation, and how high will we go? Definitely upside potential. And we've showed you this in the charts. Bitcoin coming at the current time this recording is a little over 28,000, still at that resistance, waiting for that spring to blast off. We have this 1, 2, 3, this 4-leg pullback. How long is this 5th leg going to take to play out? If we zoom into the price action to see what we see, this is the 1st leg mirrored and the 5th leg mirrored. So we just draw a rectangle of where Bitcoin is going to be when it hits that next all-time high. It's going to be somewhere in this range because it's going to be as long as leg 1, but not as long as leg 5. So looking at this range, this takes us to about $70,000 up to $270,000. That's a big range, a $200,000 range, but all in all, that 6-figure Bitcoin price target could be in the cards. And without further ado, let's hear from Harry Dent and see what he has to say on markets, the economy, and more. Let's hear from Harry.
He said to traders who were shorting the European markets back there in 2020, when we should have had the real crash started, okay? He said, I will print unlimited amounts of money. Do not bet against me, you damn traders. And that's what they've done. They have pushed this off. But even with all this unprecedented $9 trillion for the Fed alone in money printing, never have we seen even a fraction of that, okay? Even with all of that, we keep falling back in a recession. We just came out of the COVID downturn, and with all this massive stimulus, $10 trillion, half of it fiscal, half of it monetary, the biggest single 2-year stimulus in all of history, topping everything before that, and we're already falling in a recession again. That's the problem. The economy underneath is really, really weak and really needs to get rid of a lot of really bad debt and zombie companies, and the central banks won't let the economy do its thing. Oh, we're free market capitalists. No, we're not. If you trusted the free markets, you'd let the free markets do what they do, and central banks have declared war on the free markets. That's the problem. And the free markets, thank God, look like they're going to win this. I've been fretting to my subscribers saying, you know, I don't know if we'll ever have free markets again. I mean, this may never end. If the economy gets its way and we have this crash, it means the markets have taken back over. They're going to do what the economy really needs and not listen to stupid central bankers who never had sex or run a business. Find me one that meets either of those two definitions or looks like it.